Bring the Jericho, nigga.
Just kidding. It's not that bad. You're a young man on the come up. We like joking. We're not gonna mistreat you today. Plus, I don't know your cheese mess. What kind of cheese mess you have in Michigan? You have beef?
I mean, type shit. Not really shit I can talk about for real,
Oh,
but
it's street shit, not rap shit.
yeah,
Any corny rap beefs?
nah, we don't do that.
Just put the mic closer, yeah?
You can hear me?
Oh,
Oh,
that's good. That's good.
fuck it, let her rip, Captain.
What's good? What's good? Welcome to another episode of the Food Community Podcast. I am Rich Homie Juan, LA Icon with me.
What up?
Here we got YMN Gus in the building.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's
What's
good?
good?
What's cracking, fool?
What's up, man?
What's the weather difference like?
Shit, it's crazy. It's hot as hell out here in Cali. Michigan is really cold. It's nothing like this heat. It's really, really, really hot.
So, what's the weather like at home right now for you?
Shit, you gotta look at me. I'm wearing a jacket and I'm in Cali right now. You know what
You're
I'm
kind
saying?
of bugging right now.
Yeah, I am. Like, well, yeah, out in Michigan it's cold, so I'm used to it though. Like, I'm used to the cold, you know. But yeah, I like the heat out here though.
What's the normal temperature over there daily?
Like 60 type shit, you know, mid 60, 50s around there. Yeah,
Life's really cold in Michigan.
yeah, yeah.
What part of Michigan you from, my brother?
I'm from Muskegon, Michigan, so it's like close to like Grand Rapids, a big city from like Michigan, you
Is
know.
there a lot of Raza over there?
Hell yeah,
In Michigan?
yeah. A lot of people don't know.
You,
Disrespectful.
you, you were born and raised over there?
I was born in Michigan, but I was like coming back and forth, like in Mission, Texas, and
Mm.
then going back to Michigan. So I was just going back and forth my whole life.
And
Grand Rapids is home to Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
there's a
Never
lot of
forget.
Latinos in Michigan?
You said what?
There's a lot of Latinos in Michigan?
Yeah, there's a
A
lot. A
lot of
lot of
people
people
like
don't
in
know.
Cali and Texas wouldn't picture that or wouldn't
Yeah,
think
that's
of that.
crazy. I
It's
mean, there's
because we
Mexicans
think of
everywhere.
Eminem, or what? Is that what we think of? Or the fucking college team or some shit?
Well, college team?
University of Michigan, the famous M?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Disrespectful.
But there's a lot of you guys over there, though?
yeah, for
Oh.
sure, most definitely.
Is there like a community or you guys kind of just spread out throughout the city?
There's like sections and shit, like blocks. You know, like
Mm,
we have our own town. You know,
right.
so like
What's the gang life like over there? Is it like over here where it's like whole hoods, or is it blocks?
um, it's like mostly whole hoods. You know, it's really not blocks because over there in Michigan is different. You know what I'm saying? You'll see like a lot of people banging the same thing as you know what I'm saying? And it's just like confusing because they're not from that block and they're repping that block, you know? So it's like, I don't think it's way different out here in Cali because in Cali it's more like strict, you know? It's more serious and shit. They don't play that shit. Over there in Michigan, they be playing with that shit like it's a joke or something, you know? But yeah, it's crazy.
Motherfuckers dying out there?
Yeah. Like recently and shit, there was like a car meet. We was at a car meet and shit happened. Like just stupid shit that be happening out of nowhere, you know? But yeah, that shit's crazy part. A lot of people in my city be dying just over stupid shit, cause like over like friends or like small shit. It don't really be about gang shit. You know, it just be about small shit, envy, jealousy, you know what I'm saying? So like I don't think like gang shit is really like a big effect like of my city, like how it's in Cali and shit. Cali's more about it. I can see it for sure though.
What's some of the differences in Michigan and Cali? Like just in general.
Cali's really more like a city. Michigan's not. That shit's not like a city. That shit's like it feels more home. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
it's more home. It's more welcoming. Cali's like straight business. You know, all business out here. You know, that's what it gets me off. You know, when I come over here and shit, it's all business and shit. But I fuck with Cali though. It's really like I fuck with it's different though. Like same thing with Texas. Like when you go out of Texas and shit, it's like a big city. You know what I'm saying? You out there doing shit to do. Over there in Michigan ain't shit to do. Like at all. It's like lame as fuck. That's why I like being out here in Cali because there's really like a lot of places you can connect with people and shit. You know, you meet new people. You might be walking and connect with somebody. You know, over there in Michigan, it's hard to connect. You know what I'm saying? Try to come up or do something. You know, get your name out there.
So, is it safe to say it was rough for you growing up?
Yeah, it was.
What did your parents do? Did you have both your parents?
Um, I had my mom, but
Right.
shit, like coming up, I had like stepdad. You know what I'm saying? I never met my real dad. You know what I'm saying?
Your stepdad been your stepdad through. He been in
Yeah,
your life your whole
I
life and
mean,
shit.
yeah, type shit. Yep, most of my life, yeah, he's been there and shit.
That's right.
But
He a
he's
good
one of,
man.
yeah, he's a good man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But that's one of the reasons why we kept going back and forth, to Texas and Michigan, cause like my parents and shit, a lot of shit was happening and shit. My pop getting deported and shit, all this shit happening. So we had to get closer to the border. You know what I'm saying, just to go see him and meet him and shit. But shit going good now,
How
for
you get
sure.
deported if you don't mind me asking?
It was like when that all that election shit with Trump and shit and like ICE got him and shit. They raided our crib and shit. Started looking them. I was at school and they were just knocking. And my mom opened the door and it was just like motherfuckers with ARs and shit out looking for him and stuff. They went to his job and looked for him and shit, handcuffed him and shit. And he did some time, but now he doing good now and shit. You know what I'm saying? He put it on for the family and for us and shit. But yeah.
That's cool. So, at what point in your life did you figure out that you were into music?
Always. At first, it wasn't even like me making music. It was like me dancing to it. You know what I'm saying? I used to like love Michael Jackson. Like
That's
the
right.
bandas and shit. I started off with like playing like instruments and shit. I used to like playing the drums, the trumpets and shit. Just like loving the music and sound. But I used to love dancing just like Michael Jackson though. That's who doesn't love Michael Jackson. But yeah, that was one of my inspirations for sure coming up. But when I started growing and growing. You know what I'm saying? I started singing. I wanted to make my own music and shit. I had shit to take off my chest. I had shit to say. So
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 19.
Oh, you still a baby, man.
Yeah, I'm still young.
I got a kid as old as you.
Oh, for real? That's crazy.
Well, I'm not saying I could be your dad or no shit like that. I'm just kidding. Nah, but that's crazy. So, did you get in any trouble growing up? I mean,
um,
shit, you still growing up, but you know what I'm saying?
I mean, growing up, it was just like I was a kid. When you're a kid, you just be doing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was getting in trouble, but like
I mean, cop trouble.
oh, cop trouble? I mean, once in a while, yeah. Like, at first, it wouldn't start since I was like 13, 14. That's when I first got, like, you know what I'm saying, pulled over and shit. Had weed on me with my cousin and shit. We was off some shit. But thank God the cop was cool as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was cool as hell. He let us off and shit that time. But then, second time, it was like in a crash and shit. And we had some shit on us and shit. We done I mean, I can't really explain too much deep into this, you know what I'm saying? But it's some
Why,
shit.
fool? Why? You already got in trouble.
I mean, no, I didn't get in trouble.
Oh, fuck it, then don't say this shit.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I ain't get caught for it, but it's some shit that I've did that I can't really speak about. But yeah,
So
it's
you
some
got away
shit.
with some shit.
Yeah, for sure, most definitely.
That's fire. So what do you do for work at your young age?
I'm an artist full time. I
Is
just,
is that like a Vlad ass question? That's like a Vlad TV question. They're gonna say icon to cops.
A little bit.
I like it.
but yeah,
So now, yeah, you're full time. You're obviously with what's the name of your record label that you with?
New World,
New World.
New
That's
World
right.
Distribution. Yep,
That's right. Shout to the homie Drophies.
Trophy and William Hoops. Yep, most
No, yeah,
definitely.
that's the homie right there. So at what point did you actually start rapping?
Mm, I could say like at 17. Yeah, around like 17. By like I was about to turn 18. So
So you've
not
been
that long
so you've
ago.
been rapping for like 2 years ish.
Yeah, yeah, 2 years, not that long.
And it's safe to say that within your first, what, maybe 6 months, you went like what some might feel like is viral.
Yeah,
Cause
for
would you get
sure.
like half a mil or some shit?
Um, at first when I first started, like the first 6 months, it was just like 15,000 views and all this and that. But when I started rapping, like in the beginning of 2022, that's when I started getting a lot of views, like 100K views. Started going up. I started seeing the like me going up and shit. But in the beginning of 2023 is when I started going majorly viral. So that's when I started going more crazy, dropping more music and stuff, more music videos. Started taking it more serious, because I seen like the vision that I had and what I had coming.
How exactly did you start rapping?
Um,
Were you just freestyling in high school, fucking
yeah.
around, or what was it?
At first, it wasn't like just freestyle. It was like more like rap battle. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you just go on lunch and me and my little homies would just like. I used to be the one that when they use freestyle and shit, it used to be like the pencil beat types and shit.
Haha.
I used to be the one making the beats, and I always wanted to make my own music. It was just like difficult for me, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like more like a quiet person, nonchalant person. I don't talk too much, you know. I'm more laid back. But then ever since I started like recording and shit by myself at my crib, then I started like fucking with music and shit, loving it more as like a hobby and passion. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So yeah, like it really started off just fucking around with my homies and shit. You know what I'm saying? At school, just fucking around, freestyling basically.
Where's the first place you made your actual first recorded song at?
My closet room.
That's right. Who gave you the knowledge to go? I mean, it's a lot different for you at your young age, which
Mhm.
is love, thank God.
Yeah.
You didn't have to fucking pay $1,000 an hour, no weird fucked up scandalous shit like that.
Yeah.
But how did you get it in your brain like this is the shit you need to buy, or did you just YouTube it? Did you Google it, or did someone put you on like, hey, fool, you need to buy this, this, and this?
The funny part is I ain't buy shit.
Haha, you peeled it?
I just download BandLab and recorded with my Apple headphones and my phone. So all the hit
Ah,
songs I have right now is made off my phone. All the songs I blew up with, I made them off my phone.
technology is a motherfucker.
Yeah,
So explain that to me. You mean you rapped into your phone?
yeah. I'm a little. Let me see if I can pull it somewhere right here.
So what? It's all in your phone.
Yeah,
Your whole operation is in your phone,
yep. I
and you
make them off these headphones right here, the little headphones.
just like that.
Yep. Just go to the closet, put like a blanket over, put them bitches like this, and start rapping your ass off.
Oh, you rapping into the headphone.
Yeah. Mhm.
He said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Don't look at that
Nah.
fool.
No,
That's
it's
crazy.
yeah, it is crazy.
You
I
didn't
tell
buy no
people,
mic. You didn't buy no $100 no noise
yeah,
cancel. You didn't buy none of this foam shit you see
yeah,
around this motherfucker.
yeah. It's because at first people would tell me, "Oh, you gotta download Pro Tools and FL," and that shit was hard. Like
It's a
I couldn't
mission.
understand it, you know.
It's a mission. If you don't know, you don't
And
know.
I was like, bro, I just want to make something real quick, you know what I'm saying? See what I got. And
He
I
got the
started,
karaoke app and went crazy.
yeah, I started fucking around with BandLab and started knowing how to use it. So now I know how to fuck around, get like the best quality, you know.
And so who's mixing this shit? You?
Yeah, at first, yeah. Now I got, mixers and
No,
masters.
yeah. Now you're going to the studio.
Yeah,
Studio.
yeah, yeah. But back then I was mixing that shit by myself. Like Metal Metal, Canada Goose, all the big songs I blew up, I mixed that. I did all that. Yeah.
So the people that are with you on that record rapped into your headphones.
No, they just sent me the vocals and I mixed and mastered it. Yeah.
Oh man, the ingenuity, the drive, the
Yeah.
ambition. That's tight, fool. It's just I could never do that. And I'm not hating. I'm
Mhm.
just so used to a different way. It's just kind of like, what? There's no way that shit sounds good.
Yeah.
But I heard it myself, and you can't tell the fucking difference.
For real though.
I mean, maybe if we compare your, if we play Drake and we play your record right after, maybe we'll hear somewhat of a difference. But I mean,
Mm.
like if I play your record after some shit I made in 2016, probably not gonna tell a difference. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Which is decent production,
Yeah, a lot of
like
people were
easily.
surprised. Like, yeah, like when I started talking to the labels, they were
Yeah,
surprised.
Joe was probably like, for
Yeah.
real?
Yeah, they're like, "What? What do you mean on the phone?" I'm like, "Yeah."
You're like, yeah, just send me $10,000 for studio time. This fool takes the bag, goes back to his crib. He's laying on his
Yeah,
bed with his headphones, just rapping.
for real.
Fire. That's crazy. I envy you, fool. I don't really use that word very often, but that's amazing.
Appreciate it, bro.
That's
Which
fun.
song was it the one that made you go viral? Was it Metal Metal or the Canada Goose?
Um, that made me go very, very viral and shit was Canada Goose. That was the one that took off really the most. Right now, Metal Metal's taking off again. It's really taking off again. It's about to hit a couple more mils. But yeah, Canada Goose is the one that got me noticed to the labels and everybody and shit.
Yeah, on TikTok I seen it blew up and a lot of people were commenting like they like how you like transition from
Mm,
English to Spanish.
yeah.
You feel like there's any other artist right now who could like do that and make it sound good? Or
Um,
like somebody you give it up to?
Yeah, there's a lot of artists that I've listened to, like them Puerto Rican artists and shit, like
Mm,
Young Chimmy, like artists like that. I be hearing like who else, Eladio, you know what I'm saying? Like I be listening to like the Latinos and stuff. They be trying to put the English and Spanish and shit. And but I feel like me, I have like a different swag and style to it. You know what I'm saying? We don't all talk the same stuff. I'm from Detroit. I mean, I'm not from Detroit, but I'm from Michigan. So it's like I got other shit to say. I got different shit to, you know what I'm saying? Like other people gonna relate to me differently. So that's why I think people fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got different shit
mm,
than other rappers and shit. But yeah, I feel like there's other people's that got the flow and switch up like me that really got this shit on lock though.
mm.
I fuck with it though.
Are
And
there
I really want to work with them too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
are there any other rappers you'd want to work with?
That I want to work with.
Mm,
Yeah, like I want to work with like most of all my raza, like OGZ. I want to work like Young Chimmy. Like
mm,
I want to work with my people. I want to, you know what I'm saying, trying to turn up with this shit for real, because it's really our turn. Like the Amigos really up next. You know, they've been playing for us. You know what I'm saying. I really think like we got some shit. You know, we don't just make corridos. You know what I'm saying. All this shit. We really make music. You know, we love this shit for real. You know what I'm saying.
I fuck with it. Speaking of corridos, you were in the fucking studio last night, Buckaroo, with one of the legends. He's a young legend, but a
Yeah.
legend for sure. Like, if you were to stop today, he was in the studio with Jesus Ortiz Paz. What was
Hell
that like?
yeah. That shit was insane,
How did
bro.
that even happen?
Shit was insane, bro. Like shit just happened out of nowhere. Like I didn't even think that shit was gonna happen or something. You know, shit was crazy.
How did that even come about?
So at first I didn't know how he found out about me or what whatsoever, how his team found out about me, but shit. I seen he viewed my story on Instagram. He was viewing my story. It was on the Fuerza Regida page. And then they texted me talking about, where you located. We gonna hit studio. We trying to work with you. Tap in with you. And so, you know what I'm saying? I slid to the studio the same night when they let me know, and we just got to working and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so last night wasn't the first time.
No, we did. Yep,
Oh,
last
okay,
last
okay,
night was the
okay, for
first
sure,
time.
for
Yeah, yeah,
sure.
yeah.
hold up. Did they reach out? Cause I remember we had posted the Canada Goose, Mike Truth,
hmm
right? Did they reach out before or after?
Uh, after.
Mm,
Yeah.
Because it was yesterday that they reached out.
hmm Yep. And then they sent me like a cause I've been going viral on TikTok again, and there's like TikTok videos of me of going viral and shit with like a couple million views and shit. And he sent me the video. He's like, bro, this shit's hard. Like this shit's hard right here. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with your style. And then that's when he tapped in. I slid to the studio. We locked in and shit. That shit was dope as fuck though. For real.
That's fire.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna ask you any. I mean, I asked you earlier, but I don't think we could share those
Yeah.
details, so I'm not gonna ask you.
Yeah.
But how was that experience? Was he
Shit.
humble? Was he nice? Was it
Yeah.
chill? Was it
Yeah.
this? Was it that?
Like when I met other people and shit, it's like they have like different egos and shit, I can. But with him it's like he's really humble, is when I on that, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He's cool as fuck, bro. He's really chill, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just vibing in that bitch, chilling, smoking, just talking and shit. I showed him my music. He fuck with me. He a good ass dude. He cool, you know what I'm saying? He family, you know what I'm saying? Like we locked in for sure.
That's tight. Right now, you said that some people have egos. Who have you been with that necessarily wasn't that nice of a guy? You
I
fucked up
mean,
there, Buckaroo. No, I'm just kidding.
nah, I mean, it's not really like names I can say. It's just like sometimes they just don't stand on business. Like I've worked with artists and shit, and like they never like trying to work. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been trying to tap in with other artists from Michigan, such da 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 Cali. You know what I'm saying? But they never respect my work. You know what I'm saying? They think they're better than somebody, and you know what I'm saying? Like I don't fuck with that. I just take that as disrespect. Like you know what I'm saying? You don't fuck with my craft, or you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't like about some artists. I'm not gonna say names, but if it fits the shoe, then wear it. Yeah.
I like it. Is it safe to say that when it comes to rap, the first thing people think of Michigan is fucking Eminem?
Nah.
Who's the number one rapper in Detroit to you? I mean, not
At the
Detroit,
moment,
to Michigan, in Michigan.
moment, uh,
Some drill shit or what?
I mean, the one that's been doing it for like the past 3, 4 years, even though he's locked up, Rio's the one that's been, putting on for Michigan. I mean, the last person that it was T Grizzly. You know what I'm saying, with the first day out, and he's been going crazy. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, don't be trying to put respect to his name or give him his flowers from Michigan and shit, but he's really like a big impact. Why Michigan music took off. You know what
T
I'm
Grizzly?
saying? Yeah, like with his first day out, he had that shit on a chokehold. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was banging that shit in the clubs and everywhere. But ever since that, ever since him, we started seeing like other rappers coming in with like Peasy, Babyface Ray, Rio, other artists started coming out and shit. And I feel like T Grizzly really opened the, doors for like the hood, up in Michigan and shit. Eminem really is the one that started this shit. He's like the father and shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
cool.
You know what I'm saying? He's like the OG. Everybody, puts respects in and gives him his flowers for what he did and shit. But right now at the moment, we taking over like Rio and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting on for the face for the Mexicans in Michigan. You know what I'm saying?
That's
People didn't
right.
even know there's Mexicans in Michigan, but there's a lot of Raza out there. Same thing with Chicago. It's really next to Chicago, so I wouldn't expect it like to people to think there's no Mexicans and shit.
Are there any Raza rappers in Michigan that you'd shout out that you want to work with?
Yeah, shout out to my people, Young Migo, BMVJ and shit is my people and shit. Shit, OT Guala, he from Saginaw and shit. And yeah, it's really family. I'm really locked in and shit. Like all that's over there that be making music and shit, I'm tapped in with them. You know what I'm saying? We don't be trying to compete and shit with each other. Nothing. We be trying to work and trying to tee up on their ass. You know?
No, I totally feel it. That's dope.
Yeah.
Are there any Raza rappers you looked up to when you were growing up? I mean,
Rappers.
yeah,
Shit. I fuck with like Santa Fe Clan.
fire.
Hell yeah. Was I fuck with like reggaeton music. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that type of music too. I didn't grow up listening to like Mexican rappers. I listened to like more corridos, bandas. You know what I'm saying? That's what I grew up more with, you know.
That's right. So like Banda Norteño, shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, yup, most definitely.
That's right. Who's bumping that? Your parents? Your mom?
Yeah, my parents and shit, my siblings, everybody in my family for real.
How would you describe your rap style to someone that hasn't heard it?
Um, I'll describe it as like how do you say it? Like fucking like if you how do you how can I explain this to like it's a good ass question though. But like if you really about like business and stuff and really like, you know what I'm saying, trying to do shit, you know what I'm saying, with life and shit. A lot of people like to listen to my music and shit because they be probably thinking I just be rapping whatever and whatever, you know what I'm saying? I be saying some shit in my things, I be trying to you know what I'm saying, give people like, you know what I'm saying, advice in my shit, but a way to explain my music is I got a different swag. Like how can I explain it? It's like a spice to it. Like it's hard to explain to this shit, but I could say like shit. Like a lot of people don't have my style because I have the Spanish shit in there. You know what I'm saying? The Spanish shit, but I started doing that shit because a lot of people rap in English and then the Spanish shit it cuts them off because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
May not understand the shit.
Yeah, they don't understand it and shit. So it's like I really started making the Spanish shit because my ops wouldn't understand what I was saying in English. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I started making it. So I would explain my music as like, uh,
It's Spanglish.
yeah, Spanglish. You know what I'm saying? Just mix it up with like trap music, but like Spanglish way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like people think it's like trap corridos, but rapping. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm really starting my own new wave in Michigan. Nobody has started this shit like me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's mixes Spanglish, with the
Did you just say
Detroit
your
flow.
ops don't understand English like that? So you're
Yeah,
dissing them in Spanish?
yeah,
Fire.
yeah. That's a lot of people don't know. They be like, yeah, I had to make them understand, cause like they be playing, they don't acting like they don't understand. So if they don't understand in English, they can understand in Spanish.
You
You know what I'm
want to
saying?
make sure the line's getting pushed.
Yup.
Sick ass fool. So, what are the songs that are viral on TikTok?
Mero Mero and Canada Goose. Them two is the biggest ones I got. But right now, I got songs that are going up like Mira Lo Que Pasa, Mi Vida Loca. I
That's
just
right.
dropped the album, a deluxe for Hardest Migo Out the Man. I just dropped like a month and a half ago, or probably like two. And ever since I dropped the album, it's been going up on TikTok. Getting 50K, 60K plays a day and shit. Just been going up ever since. Yeah,
That's fire.
hell yeah.
That's dope. What was the first thing you went viral with on TikTok?
First one it was my song Q's and P's. Um, I think I dropped that like a year ago, but it didn't go majorly viral like the other songs, but it went viral like it got like 100K likes and shit. That's when I started seeing like, oh, okay,
Traction.
I started to see the algorithm. I'm like, oh yeah, I got something here. You know what I'm saying? Like I got something in my hands I think I can do something with.
That's fire.
Hell yeah.
What you got for this young man?
Who's your top five influences?
Um, I can probably say Oh Jeezy.
That's
Shit.
right.
Um, Lil Baby. It's a lot of Young Chimmy.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Young Chimmy, Eladio, and then I'll probably say like Lil Wayne.
Mm.
Yeah,
Solid.
Right.
yeah, the OG. You can't go wrong with Lil Wayne, man. It's the goat.
So what you got coming up next?
I got a lot of single projects coming out. I got big hits coming out because I'm trying to drop all these hits and videos before I drop my second album. Because I really plan on dropping my second album like very soon. And I'm gonna make sure it's all hits. I'm make sure all hits, no misses, no none. Because I'm really on the come up. I'm really trying to get this shit.
That's
Me
right.
go up next for sure.
You got a little girlfriend?
Nah,
Don't fuck up your career by getting a
yeah,
little jealous ass little girl, my boy.
yeah. I don't do that
Last thing you need is for her to be like, you can't have no bitches in your video.
for real.
And the song is
That's why I
about
left her.
bitches.
That's why I left her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
She caught you cheating?
Nah, it's just some shit, some snake ass motherfuckers did. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
dirty.
Dirty ass little whore.
Dirty mackin'.
Yeah, dirty little whore.
um, so damn, that's crazy. So when you make your music videos, is it you coming up with the ideas or is it the director?
um,
Or is it like both y'all together, like, hey, we should do it like this?
when I first started making my music videos, when I first started dropping videos, I was making like the visuals, like the metal metal, like when I first had the teeth and the grills and mouth and shit. I thought about that and like nowadays, like now they give me ideas. Like recently, I just shot a video in a Mexican store, in the cart. Like if I'm shopping at a supermercado,
I saw that.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays they
That
give me
just dropped.
ideas, now ideas and shit. But back then I used to like give them the visuals and shit, tell them what I wanted to do and shit. But yeah,
That's right. So you got singles.
yeah,
Singles, singles, singles.
yeah.
Drop the single, shoot the video, see, watch that shit go
A lot of
crazy.
big features too. I got features, but
Can you name any of them?
I'm about to drop a song with Hydro featuring Baby Pantera. He's the producer from Spain, the big producer from Spain, and we gonna drop that on the 13th of this month or next month. No, yeah, the
Fire.
13th.
Any big rapper features?
Yeah, I got a couple features in here. I'm working with Babyface E, working with him Beezy. You know what I'm saying? Like there's artists in there that I'm working with. I'm working with RMC Mike. I'm trying to get what I'm saying, get the verse in and shit. But yeah, I got big features coming in for sure.
That's right, that's right. Have you been to the Narco House?
Oh yeah, yeah, I've been to the Narco House.
Any cool stories you got being at the Narco House?
Um, At first, it was crazy because, um, like when I first got there and shit, it was crazy to me because I used to watch videos and shit, the narcotics back then when it first started and shit, and it was crazy to me. Like, damn, I'm right here now and shit with the narco signs everywhere. But I was only there for a little bit, a little minute. I didn't really have too much stories and shit. I recorded most of my album in there, my deluxe. I recorded most of my songs in there before, But yeah, I don't really got too much stories in that place too much because I haven't been that, what I'm saying, I haven't been there long and shit. But yeah, I fuck with the Narco House. That shit really historical for real.
That's the
Got
homie.
legends in there. I mean, I met a lot. That's where I met Ralphie. That's when we made the song. We shot the video. I met other artists and shit, good artists and shit, But the Narco House really dope as fuck for sure.
Hey, that you did any Spanglish tracks? You ever do a corrido or no?
Oh, corrido? Would
Yeah,
I
you
make
ever
one?
do one?
Um, that's what I've been thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I've been around like a lot of people that be making corridos. My friends be fucking with the guitar and shit. But yeah, I've been thinking about making corridos. Like recently, I've been making reggaeton songs. I've been switching it up. Making reggaeton songs. But corridos next in my list for sure. I want to knock that down. Trying to prove them wrong. That what I'm saying. I'm really versatile with this shit. I'm more than just a rapper. I'm an artist. For sure. So yeah, I would love to make a corrido though. For sure. It's coming soon though. Just know that it's
Yeah, I
coming
fucking
soon.
bet where you were last night. I ain't think it happened this
Yeah.
motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Be a hell of a feature. Nah, but that's dope. All right, well, shit. Any last words you want to leave the people with before we clock out?
mm, yeah, y'all make sure y'all get some merch, man. Got some merch. Y'all make sure y'all go to winemakers.com. Follow me on all Instagram, TikTok, all that, YouTube. Make sure Hard as Nigga out the men, man. Peace.